Hey everyone, my name is David Dunbar, the theme park evangelist. I am now at EPCOT. It's actually slightly cooler over here than it was at Hollywood Studios. I don't know what it is about Hollywood Studios, but I was dying over there. Anyhow, so I got off the boat over at the Swan and Dolphin Resort because I had these ship so bad, you know. So I decided to just walk over because the boat had already got all the way over to Boardwalk. By the time I even got there, the boat was already leaving. I'm like, oh, great, you know. So I just walk all the way here. And by the time I had to cool off a little bit, I just threw some water on my face, you know. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a change to the Skyliner on this end. They got some cable cars. Obviously, they're still covered because they don't want guests to see them just yet. As you also can see, way out there in the background, security is meeting underneath some white tents. Now, obviously, you can't really see it, and that's why it's not a big deal to have the camera pointed that way. You are now entering the park, like physically entering the park right over there, as weird as that is. And then they've got a bunch of construction walls right over there somewhere. Yeah, over there. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on over there. That's kind of weird. And then you can't really see it, but the gondola station's kind of right over there in the background. Now, obviously, I wasn't going to vlog over there because we'd be too close to security, not to mention that's too much backstage stuff I don't want to show. So we're going to walk a little bit back this way, if I remember correctly, and I'm going to show you guys what I can see of the Ratatouille right now. Obviously, you can see more of it from over there, but once again, it's too close to security. So you can kind of see it over there in the background, but there is the building going up right now. But as I said, it's more so behind that Eiffel Tower thingamajigger. Hold on, right there. It's behind there, and as sad as it is, you can lose the illusion or the effect of the Eiffel Tower thing when you're back there. But it's a massive building. You can definitely tell it's going to be a good-sized dark ride from behind the scenes, which is kind of cool. Also kind of out there in the background, they got some other construction going on. I'm not exactly sure what it is, and I'm not even sure what all that is back there either. I'm assuming that's all part of the Boardwalk Resort. And I'm assuming that construction over there is part of the ride behind that boat, or it's part of the gondola system. It's hard to say on that one. But anyhow, that's just the beginning of my construction update. Now, obviously, there is a ton more to see, and also my phone battery is getting low, so I had better hurry and get everything I want to show you guys done before I plug my phone in and try to charge it before I do my Baymax character meet and greet. So I'm going to backtrack and head towards Future World and show you guys all the major construction going on over there, because that's pretty much where everything's going on right now. Trying to figure out why the Flower and Garden Festival stuff is still up, because Flower and Garden Festival ended back June 3rd, which was one Monday, and it's Thursday already, so that makes no sense. Thursday, June the 6th. So either they're in the process of taking everything down or something along those lines. I don't know. Maybe I've been left out of the loop or something. Either way, that is kind of unusual. I was expecting all the Flower and Garden Festival stuff to be taken down. But yes, I am heading back towards Future World right now. I only have to go to the east side one time to show you guys what's going on with Guardians of the Galaxy. I believe I should be on the west side. After that, I do also need to go down to in front of the Spaceship Earth to show you guys what's going on with Leave a Legacy. I know I have everything written down on my Facebook page, but it's just a matter of what did I write down again, you know, that I'm trying to remember. So one quick note I should mention while I'm standing over here, just announced on like some type of Disney Parks blog not too long ago. The rose path, which is right over here, I had to clean it a few times, actually maybe even once, when I was working here at EPCOT. It was being refurbished for some odd reason, so that's what's with all this green fencing, you could say. I really wish I could tell you guys exactly what's going on, but I actually have no idea. So if I knew something, I would definitely tell you guys, but unfortunately I don't know anything. But if I do find out something new, I will definitely mention something on my Facebook page. Unfortunately, this is probably my last Disney vlog this year. I mean, if I come back again this year, that would be very random. And more than likely what's going to happen is I'm more than likely going to try to come back, not next year, but the following year. I really don't want to be anywhere near Disney next year because of all the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge craziness. And that's also why I was very happy to find out I was moving, because I really don't want to be here for any of that mess. I really don't. I'm probably not going to go over that side. I'm really just here to show you guys the construction updates. And in fact, I bet at the time this whole day is said and done, I'm probably going to only have Road 2 rides, and that's because I got fast passes. I didn't come here to have fun. I came here to show you guys all the construction updates. That's why I got up super early this morning just for you guys.
That's America.
Because you guys mean a lot to me. So this is me just guessing right now, but there is a possibility that the path is closed right now because they're gutting out all the flower and garden stuff, because this area is very barren now. It's not as pretty as it was. That's why I took the pictures and put them on Facebook when I had the chance. There goes the monorail. You know, when I came here about a week and a half ago, the monorail broke down literally right after I got off here. Thankfully, I can either take the boat over or I can walk. Oh, here's something cool. They said that you can only see Tower of Terror from one spot, and that's over that way, right over there. But yet, I'm standing here, and if I zoom in, there it is, right over there. That is so cool. When I was working at EPCOT during Flower and Garden Festival, they had a bunch of rose bushes that were kind of dotted along this path right here, but they're gone now. But yet, these floating flower things are still on this side, on the east side, and then all these flowers right here are still on this side. So obviously Disney hasn't gutted them all out yet, so it's been definitely a work in progress, because I know that it takes a while for them to put it up, but it takes them a while to take it all down. I'm assuming that when they put it up, they do it at night, and then when they take it down, they probably don't care if they do it during the day or night. I'm once again just guessing here because I have no idea. So take advantage of Club Cool while you have it. Part of Project Gama, a huge project coming to EPCOT in the next few years, includes the removal of Club Cool. Now, right now it's still here, along with Innoventions West, but I believe East is getting ready to be gutted, which I'm heading to right now. Let's actually go see if it's still there while I still have my phone battery with me, which is definitely a blessing. I'm gonna take a air conditioning break and cut through Club Cool. Not Club Cool, sorry. I'm a little tired. I probably should have another coffee, but I'll be good for now. Thank you. Oh, they got Toy Story 4 merchandise. I meant to say mouse gear. Yeah, they got all the same exact Toy Story 4 merchandise that I saw earlier when I was over at Hollywood Studios, so that's about the same. Oh, here's something new I haven't seen yet. Aladdin merchandise. And of course the original genie himself. This all looks very similar to what you would normally see in the parks. Yeah, it's too bad that all the YouTubers are out in California except for Tim, who finally came back. Because everybody was over at the Galaxy's Edge construction, sorry, not construction, grand opening. I got construction on my brain because that's what's going on here. Construction, construction, construction. Oh, got lots of candy over here. And, of course, because it's Gay Pride Month, they've got the castle and Gay Pride colors along with the mini ears, I'm guessing, and then the Disney pins and jewelry. Just because I'm at Disney and I'm out in public, I'm not actually going to tell you guys out loud how I really feel about gay marriage. Obviously, if you've seen enough of my Christian content, you know exactly how I feel. But I'm going to keep my mouth shut for now. They got a little bit more over here too, it looks like, and even Gay Pride Mickey, oh my. So it's hard to say if this is going to stay the Toy Story 4 play area. As of right now, I can see that Woody, Bo Peep, and Buzz are still out here. But for how long? That's the real question. I can imagine with how hot it gets, how much more the gardeners would have to water these plants, especially the flower and garden ones, considering
What's that?
that those require, I should say, more attention than the generic plants that they have planted all over the place. Oh, this was one of my favorite restrooms to play in, and that was sarcasm. This is East Block. This is a very busy one. I think I spent like 2 hours cleaning this one. Never again. I think I only had to clean it once, thankfully. Figured that would be a fun tip for you guys to hear about. But heading straight towards where the Universe of Energy used to be, we're gonna go check out and see what is going on with the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster, and then go see whether or not Innoventions East is even still open. So as of right now, Innoventions East is still open, but like nobody ever wants to go in there because literally the only thing that's even worth going in there for is Colortopia. EPCOT is considerably slower than Hollywood Studios. So Hollywood Studios surprisingly had last minute fast passes, but I don't know how, because when I was in there, it was absolutely insanely busy, and I'm just like, what the heck, man? Why is there so many people in here? There's no reason for it. Nobody ever comes to this Joffrey. I feel bad for these guys who are probably standing around bored half the time. Maybe even 75% of the time. They got some construction workers on the roof, and my dad told me that this ride is supposed to open as of 2021, maybe even as early as next year. The mistake I made when I worked at this park was I accidentally told a guest, oh, there's a rumor that it's going to open by next year. And he's like, never told a guest rumors. So it almost looks the same from this standpoint. Now, obviously, you're looking at the front end of it. I love how they have fans out here. I really wish they were running faster and they have more, because these poor guys are baking out here to death. But as you can see, the front end is about the same. And then, of course, they've got construction going on all the way back towards the back parking lot. There comes monorail orange or red, whichever color that is. And then, of course, the Wonders of Life Pavilion now. Obviously, right now, it's just sitting there. I love how that person honked at me. I never think I've ever heard the monorail honk before. That was really weird. That was not expected. So yes, as of right now, the Wonders of Life Pavilion is just sitting there, not being used. But Disney has finally announced what they're going to do with it. They're going to turn it into a really cool area for the kids to go use. It's basically going to be like a family fun center of some sort of like that. I don't remember exactly what they're going to call it. I just remember that they're going to do something with it that the whole family can enjoy, specifically the kids. So that'll be really exciting. And I'm really looking forward to that. It looks like there's a storm coming in. That is really cool, because we need some rain. And I got my umbrella, so I'm not worried, as long as there's no wind or anything. But yeah, construction is definitely making progress, and that's a very good thing. I'm really looking forward to hearing more about it. This is going to be a really intense roller coaster, and it's about time we're going to get a roller coaster here at EPCOT, because some people who think that Test Track is a roller coaster is definitely not a roller coaster. This is what used to be the smoking area. As you guys know, a little over a month ago, EPCOT did, or Disney I should say in general, did away with the smoking section. So all those smoking cans that were here, gone. So if I were still working here, I wouldn't have had to worry about that anymore. And that is a huge blessing in disguise. So as I come over by Spaceship Earth, I just remembered that there's a big announcement coming to Spaceship Earth. Sorry, I should mention, there's a big announcement that was just made for Spaceship Earth, actually not too long ago. I think also once again on the Disney Parks blog. Basically, there's going to be like a 2-year refurbishment just on this ride alone. You guys remember the last one that happened like 10 years ago? So I guess now that it's been another 10 years, 2019, they're talking about by next year. So since we're halfway through the year now, June 6th, or roughly halfway there, they're going to gut the old technology out of the ride, or the current one. So keep the ride layout the same, of course, but they're going to take out a lot of the stuff we have fallen in love with the past 10 years. Like, I think the Phoenicians, they invented them, the alphabet stuff. And they're going to replace all of that stuff. We're going to have to wait and see how that goes. And as I come over to leave a legacy, I haven't had the point to turn the camera yet, but I see that there has been a lot of change since I was here about a week and a half ago or so. I keep saying week and a half because I can't remember exactly when I came here last, and I was not vlogging that day. I kind of wish I vlogged at least the Tomorrowland Speedway and the Tron coaster, because I'm so disappointed I couldn't show you guys any of that. So I was really looking forward to doing that, but it is what it is. So that's a 20-minute wait right now, so that's not terrible. So as of right now, the right side of Leave a Legacy is completely the way it is, the same. But on the left side of it, well, that's a completely different story. Supposedly there is a brand new entrance coming to EPCOT that's supposed to look way more visually appealing than it currently is. Now, obviously, the only way for you to see that is to come from the bus area and check it out. I'm trying to figure out what custom thumbnail I want to use. Do I want to use what EPCOT's going to look like, since I'm primarily talking about EPCOT, like what the entrance is going to look like? Do I want to have a custom thumbnail for Ratatouille ride, since that's where I was at first? Do I want to use a custom thumbnail for Guardians of the Galaxy? I'm almost tempted to go with the front entrance to EPCOT, since I really want everybody to see what EPCOT's going to look like one day. Because as of right now, this is what you've got, but that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way forever. And that's a good thing, considering right now this kind of looks fairly tacky and ugly. So I'm thinking about using the restroom once again, and then I'm going to slip into Starbucks and finally get myself a Frappuccino and a water. Because my dad's like, so you're going to go get Starbucks? This is probably my last chance to get a Starbucks Frappuccino anyhow. And then I'm going to go charge my phone over by Soaring. There is a phone charging area. You can bring your full phone charger, or you can just bring the USB part of it and just charge your phone, and the seats are very comfortable, if I remember correctly. And just chill out there in the AC, it's great. So with that being said, I am off. I definitely try to show you guys as much as I can before my phone battery died, and not to mention, I think I did show you guys about everything I getting up to the 20-minute mark right now. So I will see you guys in the next vlog, and always remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Have a great day. Peace out.